everybody. Welcome to 5K. We've made it. Woo-hoo.
It only took 2 weeks.
Why didn't I have firecrackers ready and everything?
We should have
else?
firecrackers,
Big strippers and lines of Coke down.
Oh, yeah. Well, the Coke was before the show.
Yeah. No, we've made it to 5K. I know it's not a big deal to a lot of people, but I think it's kind of cool.
Well, I mean, if we were chicks, maybe.
I think it's kind of cool.
Big hooters.
Yeah, so
we'd have a million.
5K. We're there. We just passed it. And
I'm proud.
Congratulations to us.
Yeah,
we made it. But yeah, lots of memories that we can go over here over the past 4 years. Let's start this off with things going in the future. Check out our link to Patreon down below.
Mm-hmm.
If we ever get that going and get it to at least 20 people, maybe. I want to start doing a lot of extra stuff on there, but
afford it.
We're right around 9 right now, and it's not enough to get enough people to group together to have fun and do things.
Come on,
but,
I'll suck your dick.
Even though I appreciate everybody in there, love you all. I mean, let's say because this is going to be a gushing session for the past 4 years on Facebook here, and really our Patreons are. Technically, my first Patreons was Emma from Spooky Astronauts.
Bless her.
Thank her very much. And who do we got? Newest people like John Kyle Stanton, Felix, Raiders AK, CP Williscredia. Who else is on there? Ronnie Bowers, who's been there from the beginning with his shirt off.
Mm-hmm.
Always supporting. And
the Little Monsters Movie Podcast days?
Oh, he's been there from the beginning.
All right.
So is Joey Cage.
Yep.
He's people who've been there from the beginning. Another person who's been there from the beginning, who's a fellow YouTuber. Mm-hmm. Can you guess who he is?
Who?
Say him.
Oh, our Time Lord guy, right?
Well, let's talk about Time Lord too.
Yeah,
Time Lord's another one who's been there from the beginning. Loves everything. He goes through a lot, so these help him out.
That's my brother across the pond, man.
Yeah, makes us feel good too and stuff. So, but no, Eric from the Death Twitch.
Oh man, my Death Twitch dude
has been there from the beginning, and he was one of the first people who started to support, like by reaching out and sending out links and sharing our videos, and I really appreciated that.
Yeah.
And to this day, we still do stuff every now and then and hang out. Even though he is on and off of YouTube every now and then, he's always there. So, that's...
Don't ask me to guess stuff after I work 12 hours.
No, I know. I'm sorry.
I'm like, huh, what?
No. After I say it, you know. But, yeah, these are just people we've met over the years. I mean, I can't...
Some cool people. We've
so
done
many
shows
people,
with people.
Yeah, we've done, some collabs with some people. Not a whole lot, but, what we have is... been fun, and again, we've met a lot of cool people over the time. But yeah, I mean, we started out doing freaking commentaries, right?
Oh God, yes. We started off with just a little couch.
Yeah, how did we first start?
Like dinner trays, folded out dinner trays, and notebooks, and a microphone, and I think that was it.
Our very first.
We did it on cassette.
No, our very first Island of Lost Souls 4 years ago.
Yes.
Okay. Was with this iPad, not this one, but an earlier version. We turned it on, pressed record the video, turned it upside down so there was no video, it was just a black screen. And we recorded it like that.
Recorded us while we watched the movie on another screen.
Yeah, so to show you how easy it was just go and do our first video. If you can speak into something and record it, or speak into a camera of any kind and record it, you've got yourself a channel.
And that was actually just audio. It wasn't even video.
It was just audio, yeah.
I think our first one was just... And then you figured out, hey, we can do video.
Because we wanted to start... I mean, technically it started off like kind of a podcast, but we just learned about YouTube at the time. It was new to us, right? 4 years ago, YouTube...
I'll give that to you, man. You do it all.
YouTube was new to me, and so I'm like going, what is this thing? It's when I got this iPad thing, and I'm like, YouTube? what is this place? It's so cool. There's so many people doing so many cool things. And I'm like, we can do something. So it started out simple as can be, audio only. We are on iTunes. It's always been on there from the beginning. That's another thing. It started out Little Monsters Movie Podcast. You can still do our first half of our videos. They're all titled the Little Monsters Movie Podcast.
Yeah, a couple years.
2 years ago is when we changed over to the Late Late Horror Show. I'm not sure. We went from one long name to another long name. So, hey, we're distinctive. Hey, it's just a gush factor. You need to check that.
It's just the wife. What a...
But that's how we started, and then slowly we put a table, set the camera. I think
Pictures,
we
figures,
well,
toys.
first it was like 2 figures.
Yeah, it wasn't much.
Then it was a few more. Then a few more.
You had to dig things out of boxes.
Yeah, slowly. Then we got the posters going. And then, one thing led into the other.
Then it was a whole set in our little studio area there at the other house.
Oh, yeah. I liked that little nook, the way we had it.
That was a comfy place to do our show.
It was nice and... Well, I'm not sure about your sitting arrangement.
Yeah.
Because we had this little futon. If you go back to the first half of our videos, year 1 through 2...
I had a cushion to sit on.
You had a cushion.
A pillow.
But when we were done, every time you were like,
yes.
God damn, sat too long.
You get that nice chair.
Yeah. Now you got the same chair as me.
Yeah, now I got a good chair.
It's we've come up in order.
I've graduated to the chair.
Yeah, but just a lot of fun stuff over the years. We started. What did we start doing? We started riffing on shit.
Mm-hmm.
We found out, like one year we did, we found out how the horror community is. They're very diehard fans.
Yes.
We tend to go against the grain, probably offending some people.
Oh, yeah, I've been told plenty of times, you're offending people.
But one year we picked every one of the worst of the movie franchises.
For
Halloween,
October.
Friday the 13th, Freddy.
What was generally considered the worst one out of all of them.
Yeah.
And that's what we did the commentaries on.
Yeah.
Because no one touches these.
Yeah. Yeah. So, that's just how we are. We've always kind of been that way. We may have done things a little bit different as we've grown through the 4 years and stuff like that. But, yeah, we still kind of go against the grain a little bit. I'm trying to...
I love being against the grain.
Trying to clean it up a little bit, but not losing our fun. Because I think more than anything, when me and Ted get together, it's 2 guys having fun, talking about movies.
We never script anything. Like everything was always very organic.
Never
and natural.
scripted.
Yes. He watches the movie. I watch the movie separately. We don't talk. We might talk a little bit before the show.
Yeah.
But
Get together.
and sometimes just
start
moments
talking.
of genius would happen in the middle, and we used to always tease you guys like, I know people aren't even listening to this whole thing, and it's like you're missing all these good nuggets in between where it's really funny.
That's the thing with our older commentaries.
Yep.
Because
there was gold in the middle.
They were so long where there may be some lapses of boredom because we pressed record and we went through the whole movie. So there were moments of, I don't think we're ever silent.
No. Sometimes we just start talking about something else.
But like an hour in, sometimes the very end, we would go off on tangents on some things, cracking us up. I know one video, if you can remember which one it is, tell me. Maybe it was the Burbs, I forget. But we started laughing over something, and we could not stop laughing for like 10 minutes. I was red as a beet, and I just couldn't catch my breath. And we just like how the TV series in the 80s always had a best of episode.
Yes.
It's kind of what it is. We've turned our 5,000 subscribers into a best of. No, but there were so many gold nuggets like that I'm sure many people miss because it's not easy to sit through. I understand a whole thing, but there's people out there who do. And those are, we appreciate everybody, but so much do we appreciate what we do for some of the other people who are like people on military bases who got nothing to do and are laying out.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Yeah,
been reached out to them saying, you get me through some long nights after some tough workouts, and sitting through, listen to an hour and a half of bullshitting on a movie has been fantastic. Some people are in pain. Some people are going through shit. and just to sit down and listen to two people,
A couple of knuckleheads talking
shoot
about
the shit is something great, and I think that's where it gets us fulfillment. Even if the views on some videos even aren't great, I know there's a couple people who have listened to the whole thing,
Right.
and
But
got
then you go to
enjoyment
some of the
out
other
it.
platforms, iTunes or whatever, and you see, oh, okay, good numbers there.
Oh
or
yeah,
something. So
the podcast.
someone's listening
The
to
podcast on iTunes has always been great. I've always been shocked by where the listens are coming from. Like China, Pakistan, Philippines. All those
it.
places.
Huge in Pakistan.
I'm telling you, and India. I mean,
We're on
it's
T-shirts in India.
I mean, you got to take into consideration, right? Yeah. They're riding on the street on the
They're
bikes.
naming their cows Dino and Ted.
I'm getting whatever. I'm not gonna. Okay. Send us your pictures. Anyways,
Of your kids riding their cows.
oh my God! But so many memories.
Yeah.
I mean, there was another guy who I mean, there's drama in the horror community sometimes. Okay, I know the guy.
I don't experience any.
I know the guy I'm going to mention because you're not in it. You come and hang out with me, which is great. There's a guy that has since passed away, unfortunately, who ruffled a few feathers in a little small period of time there. His name was Pat, horror movie review guy. But I have to say that second year, maybe the first year, we kind of became friends, and we did some videos and just had fun. There's a Night of the Living Dead kind of commentary that me, horror movie review guy, did, and Luke from Confused Reviews did, where we just, I set the computer up, the TV, popped in the DVD, had the camera pointing at it. It was just the way I set shit up sometimes during the beginning was so funny. But again, he was another person I met who, when I heard about a year ago, I guess it was already now, that he passed away, unfortunately, from, I think he took the wrong pill.
No.
Such a simple oversight, and he's gone. And even though he ruffled feathers, I missed him, and it hurt kind of when I heard he was gone. But that's another memory that I've got from YouTube over the years that I'm like, it's sad. But him, yeah, Luke from Confused Reviews. I mean, he was a 15-year-old. He's a young kid when we started hanging out and doing shit. And
He's still a young kid.
He's still a young kid
compared to us.
but frickin' leaping over me, man, with content and the kind of stuff that he puts out is just
Wait till you have 3 kids and a wife eating
unbelievable.
on your ass.
That's another thing. Me and Ted have families. We have kids, and this is the easiest kind of thing for us to do, and we enjoy it.
This is my time away from my family every week.
Yeah.
This is my little outing that I get to do that I don't sacrifice.
Right. So we just have fun. Who else can I think of? Horror Gal Susan. I've met through here. Gory. You know who she is. Horror Addicts. Gory B Movie now. And newer people I've met with, of course, CP, Emily's Adventures in Horrorland, Queenie Todd, Dice Rollin. If I miss anybody, so sorry. I feel like this is an award show and I'm going to miss people and they're going to get
now
offended.
they're going to get offended.
But you all know who you are. You
helped get us where we are.
Some people have taken things different. See, I hopped onto this YouTube thing to have fun.
That's what it's about.
There's a sect or a section of the community that thinks they're going to be millionaires, going to be a celebrity. Maybe they've made it to that point a little bit. There's another half that just having fun. That's all we're doing. And I love both sides. I mean, if you're doing it for certain reasons, more power to you.
Hey, I did get famous, be great, but it ain't going to happen. I'm not photogenic enough.
I'm set in doing what we're doing. But,
That's right.
But yeah, this is... another cool memory was our... what was the house one where you had to go to the bathroom?
You have to bring that.
I have to bring it up, Ted.
The old dark house.
The old dark house. Halfway in the middle of doing that. Sorry. Hey, I I've had shit happen.
That's real. Yeah.
We were doing that live, and Ted hollers over. He's whispers to me. He goes, "Hey, think we can pause this?" And I'm like, "Going, we're live. What do you mean?" And he goes,
Like, man,
"I think
I gotta drop a deuce.
and he goes,
I gotta go to the bathroom.
think you can handle this until I get back?" So Ted slowly gets up, walks away,
Oh, okay.
goes upstairs, goes to the bathroom, comes back, and I'm
What's happening?
going on with him.
What a miss.
But a freaking funniest memory that I'll never forget in my YouTube.
I don't know what I ate.
Hey, it happens. Can you
Sometimes
imagine?
you just get that, man, I gotta go now.
I've been lucky that I guess it's never happened
Yeah, you of all people.
so far.
Figures
you
it
know?
happens to me.
Yeah.
I love our...
So funny.
One of my favorite episodes we did
Yeah.
was The Invisible Man. Because I swiped some bandages from
We
work.
had fun
and-
with the Universals, but
Yeah,
that one in
we
particular.
wrapped ourselves up just like the Invisible
Gauze.
Man. And you did the little trick where we disappeared. And
Yeah, we did the lidocaine.
my boy was about 4 at the time, and he loved watching. He couldn't figure out, how'd you do that?
How'd you disappear?
How'd you do that? I'm like, we really disappeared, Lee.
Trick photography, ladies and gents.
Oh,
It's just a matter of...
because that's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I did. You do it for the kids, and
Yeah, but we
and-
disappeared at the beginning of The Invisible Man. Go back and watch it. It's fun as hell. Not to mention that we did. One of our ones we're most proud of because of all the information and stuff was Freaks. Todd Browning's Freaks. We really went deep, in depth on that
Talk
commentary.
about all those freaks. I think I gave you something on every single special
Yes.
person in that
Yes.
movie.
Yes.
And I still recommend if it's out there. It was on Netflix at one time, probably isn't anymore because it was good.
Yeah.
There was a documentary called Bound by Flesh about the conjoined twin girls that were
Yeah.
in that film. Really good documentary. Really good.
Yeah. No,
Just
no,
their lives were very interesting.
such good.
Sad, but interesting.
Right. But a very proud one
I am.
that
I wish
we were proud of. There was
wish we would
another.
have got some kind of recognition for that one because I thought
There was another movie we did for that isn't kind of horror, kind of suspense. The Blue Velvet, David
did
Lynch's
Blue
Blue
Velvet,
Velvet.
yeah.
Ted brought his hospital mask with him, and he's like,
oh, mommy.
because of the scene, you would know what we're talking about if you've seen Blue Velvet.
Yeah, watch the beginning of that one.
We always try to do something different. Like when you think of commentaries, you think of two people just sitting there watching movies and spewing out facts, and like you'd get on kind of the back of a Blu-ray, disc or a DVD or something like that.
Well, we do that and we riff.
But yeah, this is kind of a whole show. I mean, we do, these
If I see something
commentaries-
funny, I'm going to point it out.
Yeah. We very often we start talking about shit that happened to us that day,
That's right.
or this reminds me of that, or this. It's so many different things popped up over the years, man.
Or when you do a movie that's really special to you, like when you did The Burbs.
Yeah.
And we had so much fun talking about that movie.
fudge.
Or, some of
It
the
was
Vincent
more of an
Price
enjoyment
ones for me.
for
and,
us, yeah.
When I get, or King Kong, we did King Kong.
Yeah.
And, I got to talk about my favorite movie for, an hour and 45 minutes. So.
And some of the trailer reactions, like which I think is down now.
Why?
Well, I think they took it down.
They took it down?
Yeah, the studio said they took it down. We did a trailer reaction for it when it first came out, and we just sat there.
Just watched.
And then when it was done, we got up and walked away.
And that was it?
Well, no, we left it running.
Yeah, we left it running for
And
a
then,
little while.
then after about 2 minutes of silence, you heard us in the background going, "Is the pizza here yet?" or something like that. Yeah.
I remember you said so. Goddamn popcorn.
Yeah, something like that. Then we introduced Danny Devil. He started doing some kind of things. And
Or a basket case.
basket case.
Where I had the actual basket with me the whole time, and the
at
lid
the
would
very
pop.
end,
Watch that one to the
very end, somebody pops out of that basket. That's all I'll say.
Yep.
But lately we've been tinkering with different things. We've done tag videos. I think in the future.
Oh, we did the Vincent Price one. That one took off pretty well. That was a pretty popular one. I'm
Yeah.
proud of that. I came up with every single one of those questions.
Yes, you did. Check out the Vincent Price tag. If you haven't done it, do it.
Yeah.
We got
I clicked
several
on it not
tags.
too long ago, and I like all these. People did this. It's like, oh wow, man,
Oh, yeah.
that was my video.
Quite a
or
few
my
people.
questions.
Quite a few people did it. Channels, yeah. Dr. Gangrene did it, who's a horror host. And,
Yeah, so
Yeah,
there
like-
you go.
But
That's
you know,
that's as legit as you can
when
get.
me and Ted get together, you're always going to get the same kind of fun stuff going on. I'm going to start doing more reviews. Up my game just a little bit, I guess, but still have fun. I'm always going to be me.
We're always going to
You
wait
know?
till like 2 weeks after everyone else has reviewed it, and then we'll put ours up.
Yeah.
So we can stay relevant.
It's hard. It's hard. I give it to the people who do, but
Every little bit of shred of news.
yeah.
Oh my god.
But anyways, there you go. A little bit of gushing, a little bit of, memory
a
lane.
little bit of love to you guys for helping get us
A
there.
lot of
'cause
love to you guys.
I told my kids today that
Yeah.
I had 5,000 subscribers on my show, and their eyes got a little big.
Did they? Yeah?
They're like, really?
Wow.
I mean, okay, it's not as big as
Of
their
course.
slime videos they watch.
And you know what? Subscriber numbers are, people come and they go. They stay subscribed.
But when I told them
They
that,
don't watch,
they
but
know, man. They,
Still proud. 5,000 people hit that button.
that's right.
So there's that.
So 5,000 people are watching my show.
But yeah.
Doesn't say that on the list, but on the
Yeah, and
it's more like 300. But
that's for everyone. Hey, you got 80,000 subscribers
hey, Night
back there.
Beast did
You
well,
get five.
man.
Yeah,
Got,
Night
like,
Beast did good. Of
over-
all movies,
That's because they know.
there's very
It's
few.
great.
I think because there's very few people who's done it. Maybe
Who's going to watch a commentary on some movie they don't know? Everybody knows this movie.
I'm not
Night Beast.
Oh my god!
I'm
but
glad, man. You guys made me proud, man.
Not
Look at
sure
that.
what we got coming up next week, but stay tuned for more stuff throughout the week because there will be more content coming and all that. Hit our Patreon up, okay? The link is below. If you're not a Patreon, hit it for $1. I'm going to give everybody shit access for $1. I just want as many people as possible so I can start doing like live shit and streaming and just hanging out
Yeah, as
with
soon as they
you
let
guys
us.
and stuff.
We're grounded.
Well, that's separate, but yeah, we got a couple more months yet. But
God,
maybe a month.
a
and
lot of
half.
shows.
We might be half over. I don't know.
that's like being in prison.
What is today? July.
Something 9.
Yeah, a month and almost 2 months.
Jeez.
Yeah, but nevertheless, links below. Thank you guys for being subscribers. Thanks to all our new friends that we met, to people who've stuck around from the beginning.
Yes.
We appreciate you guys.
You guys that comment every week.
And
Very cool.
here's to the next 1,000 or the next 5, whatever.
The next 4 years. 4 more years.
Four
4
more
more years.
So there you go, guys. Until next time, Late Horror Show. Peace out.